The later three kingdoms of Korea consisted of Silla, Hubaekje and Hugoguryeo. The later two claimed heirs to the earlier three kingdoms of Korea, which had been united by Silla, even though Hugoguryeo has little to do with Goguryeo. This period arose out of national unrest during the reign of Queen Jinseong of Silla, and usually refers to the era between the founding of Hubaekje by Gyeon Hwon to the time Goryeo unified the peninsula. Background: in the 9th and 10th century, Silla was shaken by problems arising from its reliance on the bone rank system, a rigid class system under which only those from an aristocratic background could be appointed to high office. The system was being abused as a means for the ruling royal family to dominate politically, and this caused much unrest in the latter days of Silla. The local gentry called Hubaekje, i.e. mid-level nobility of village chiefs, strengthened the power during this chaotic period by assembling armies of their own and independently centralizing the forces. Dissension deepened within the nobility after the death of King Haegong as contention over the royal succession intensified and power struggles were constant among the Hubaekje. Not only was the political atmosphere in a shambles, the financial state of Silla was dire. Taxation was difficult without the nobles' cooperation. As a result, the tax burden fell heavily on the peasants and farmers, who consequently revolted in 889, the third year of Queen Jinseong's reign. Numerous revolts and uprisings occurred during the following 100 years, breaking Silla down. Hubaekje and Hugoguryeo. As Silla started to crumble, Gyeon Hwon, a former general of Silla, led rebel troops to seize the provincial capital of Mujinju, today's Gwangju, in 892. He then conquered the southwest regions, and in 900, Gyeon Hwon declared himself king of Hubaekje, a country to revive Baekje's glory. He established his capital at Wonsanju, today's Jeonju, and continued to expand the kingdom. Goguryeo from Silla is believed to come from a royal and noble background. He was a Buddhist monk but soon joined in the political uprisings, and became leader of many troops. He conquered much land and set up base in Myeongju, today's Gangneung, in 895 with the support of many regional leaders, including General Wang Jian. In 901, Goguryeo founded Hugoguryeo but changed the name to Majan in 904, and moved the capital to Cheowan. He changed the name to Taebong in 911. Unification of the later three kingdoms. Although Hubaekje started out as the front-runner in national strength thanks to its fertile plains and diplomatic ties with China, Hugoguryeo soon became the largest force in the new three-kingdom era as it quickly expanded its territory to almost three-quarters of the peninsula under Goguryeo and the general Wang Jian. As time passed, however, Goguryeo started to call himself the Maitreya Buddha and resort to despotism, causing him to be overthrown by Wangjin in 918. Wangjin established a new dynasty called Goryeo and moved the capital to Songik the following year, creating the new troika of Goryeo, Hubaekje and Silla. The three kingdoms were in a constant power struggle, although by this time Silla had weakened to a despondent state and did not pose much of a threat to the other two nations. Hubaekje led with an offensive approach, but Wangjin of Goryeo placed more importance on diplomatic ties, which endeared his kingdom to Silla. The conflict between Hubaekje and Goryeo was constant near Silla territory, as both countries wanted to wield the power over the region. Hubaekje led by attacking Jeonju, the capital of Silla, in 927 and crushing the Goryeo army. Goryeo retaliated by winning the battle at Gochang in 930 and reclaiming the territory of Won Wongjin in 934. In 935, King Gyeongsun of a very weakened Silla surrendered to Goryeo. During this time, inner power struggles within Hubaekje weakened a country already fatigued from warfare. Gyeon Hwon named his youngest son Jeomgang as heir, but his other sons joined forces and rebelled, placing Gyeon Hwon's eldest son Sinjeom on the throne and confining Gyeon Hwon to Jeomsam Temple. Gyeon Hwon later escaped to Goryeo and joined forces with Wongjin's army to attack the very country he founded. Hubaekje fell to Goryeo in 936 and the peninsula was reunified.